Well, good morning, everybody. We've got it going on this weekend. Paige and David are here. We're going to make venison sausage this morning. Then this afternoon, we're going to go out and finish cutting up that tree, three trees that I felled a couple videos ago. And we're going to try and haul that all out today. So that's today. Venison sausage, 50 pounds of venison sausage today. And then we will do the wood cutting this afternoon. Tomorrow I'm going to try and tap about 50 trees. As I've told you before, I tap about 150 trees. Tomorrow I'm going to do about 50 of them. The weather's changing. It has been cold. As you saw this morning, I think it was 17 below or 12 below or something. It's middle of March. Crazy, crazy. I've never tapped this late in my life. But next week is in the 40s and 50s, so that's exactly what you need. You know, above freezing during the day and below freezing at night, so the sap runs up during the day as the tree warms up. As it cools down, the sap runs back down, so you get a double load of sap. So we're going to be boiling maple syrup here pretty soon, I'm pretty sure, but we'll see. I've got to get those trees tapped, get that going. So been a very cold spring, man. It's I don't know, but it's cold. So we're gonna go back and make some sausage. I'll take some little video of that as we get them packaged and stuffed and grinded and smoked. And then this afternoon we're gonna do the wood. So I'm gonna split this up into a number of videos. I can't do them all at one time. It's just too much. It'd be too long. But so venison sausage this morning, wood this afternoon, tapping trees tomorrow. So I'll go over all my tapping tree stuff. So it's gonna be a great time of year. As it warms up, it's going to be great. 50 degrees, they said, maybe this week. Holy Hannah, we haven't seen that in a long time. So I'll bring you along. Venison sausage right now. Paige and David are in there prepping everything. So I'll head in there right now. It's still cold. Oh, hope you can see that. It's well below zero right now. I don't know what it is. It's 9 in the morning, 8:30 in the morning. She's cold. So, all right. See you in the house. All right, so we're starting out with a little beginning pork butt. Got it all cut up and we're going to grind it. We have our venison here that we've stored. We've also pre-grinded some last time, some pork that we froze and weighed, so that's all ready to go. We need to do grinding now, so we're going to grind the pork and then we'll start grinding the venison here. And these bags are partially frozen. We like to keep them partially frozen. Kind of dark in here, but partially frozen because of keeps the grinding mechanism cool rather than overheating the venison. So step one, start grinding. All right, here we are. We're grinding the pork butt. Paige is stuffing. That's what it looks like when it comes out, just like the meat market in your local town. There we go. All right, 15 pounds of venison trimmings, 15.25 to be exactly. David's going out to get 6 more pounds of pork. All right, we got some there. One of my buddies gave me a nice little old-fashioned baby scale, so we use that too. So 12 pounds of this, 12.5 pounds of pork, 12.5 pounds of venison. Another grind and mix them all together and then stuff. All right, so we're grinding the venison. Paige is stuffing. When it comes off, this is gonna be buffalo seasoning, and we're going to use pepper jack cheese. We normally would use blue cheese, but we couldn't find any, so we are just using the venison. Every now and then we'll mix it with beer because you have to add water, but for now we're just using, this is a coarse grind, then we'll fine grind both the pork and the venison together. So moving right along. Dave's the brains of the operation. Paige is a worker bee. I'm the editing staff. All right, now we're doing the fine grind. Now that looks more like the hamburger you get at the grocery store or the butcher. So we did the coarse grind. We blended the venison and the pork together right there. And now we're grinding them one last time. After you're done with this, it'll be stuffing. Gotta season them first though. Homemade, we know exactly what's in that. pure, clean meat, venison.
Like this, and she just came up. Took it right on here. Come in with it?
Here we have Piper standing guard, seeing if any little small piece of meat happens to fall on the ground. She's all over it. She pretends to be asleep, but she's really wide awake as soon as one hits the ground. There she is, checking it out, looking. Alright, this is the buffalo seasoning. And over there we have our pepper jack cheese. We made these 3 years ago, I think, and man, were they good. So we had a special request from Lori and Paige to make it again. So that's what we're making. All the grind venison and pork. Alright, it goes from bin to stuffer. I'm the brains of the operation. I get to run the crank. David is feeding the natural hog casing onto the stuffer chute. See how that works? He had to soak those and drain them of all the salt, and then when they come off, when he's done with them, stuffing them, they look like this. Then they go to Paige's process, and she twists them into brats. So we have Piper over there helping. If there's air pockets, you have to poke the holes because otherwise they don't explode. So there's your natural venison. What are they, David? What do we call them?
Hog casings.
No, buffalo.
Oh, buffalo.
Pepper jack.
Yep.
Brats. David's poking them all the holes so they don't explode in the smoker. All right, you ready?
Yeah. We're good. Yep.
Yeah, when you make good venison brats, you need a guard dog to take care of your smoker and make sure none of the neighbors come by and steal your stuff. We got ourselves a Piper guard dog. Her hind leg's actually touching the smoker, so she knows if someone opens that door. So they're smoking beautifully. Our goal with this is to not actually cook them all the way through. We leave them at about 250 for about 2 hours. Our goal is to smoke them and give them some smoke flavor. So when we eat these, we do need to cook them a little bit more, either grill them or, you know, boil them in a frying pan a little bit. But that's we're just trying to get a little smoke flavor on them, and it is smoking perfectly, as you'll see. So keep these going for 2 hours, and we're going to put the next batch in, and the next batch, and the next batch, and the next batch. We'll be smoking pretty much all day today. So got 25 pounds all stuffed, and we're working on the next 25 right now. All right, these are fresh brats waiting for the smoker. Our smoker is full, so now we need to do the second 25 pounds. We got the venison here, pork there. We're going to grind those, mix them up in the grinder, do a fine grind, and stuff the other 25 pounds. 50 pounds of venison sausage today. Then I got to get everybody outside working in the woods. Maybe me and David only. All right, we're getting ready for the second 20. We have the cure mixed in, and we have the Swiss cheese and the remaining pepper jack. So this is kind of a combination of what, but it'll be good no matter what. The other one's smoking. Not sure how much time's left on that, but not much. 250 degrees out there in the smoke, and smoking like a son of a gun. I just went on and added some more maple chunks. These are out of the smoker. Looking dang good. We get another batch in there. We do 3 racks of each. These are the Buffalo Pepper Jack. We're going to let these cool. Then we'll wrap these up once we're done. These aren't, there's a whole 2 more racks there. Yeah, David's tipping them up. Yep, they're looking good. So, all right, moving along.
Fiesta cheddar, and those are in the mix.
All right, we got them all done. We're going to start vacuum sealing them all today. A couple buckets full, 50 pounds worth. All right, well, Saturday night. Man, we busted butt. We got the 50 pounds of venison sausage done. And Dave and I went out and did quite a bit of wood. I'm just gonna end this one here and do part 2 being the wood, and part 3 being Lori and I doing all the taps tomorrow. So this end of part 1, venison sausage. We love eating what we know is clean. In that venison is no growth hormones. The pork we get from a farmer that we know. So we are very fortunate to be able to have what we have, and good clean meat. So that's why we do it. We try and live as wholesome a life as we can. And so you'll see our garden. It's a big garden, and we try to can a lot of that stuff. So make all of our own spaghetti sauce. So yeah, that's it. Thanks very much for watching. I appreciate it. Venison today. Next, part 2, cutting wood with David, hauling wood with David, and then part 3, tapping trees with Lori tomorrow. So thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate it. And if you like what you see, subscribe, comment, thumbs up. And it's a beautiful day.